Yeah, we back at it. So look, my deposition is this here, right? My deposition is the gang culture today is counterproductive. That it's counterproductive and detrimental to us as a people for this reason here. I've been really a part of that shit. He been really a part of that shit. We both he did 28 years in prison over this gang culture shit. I done over 22 years over this gang culture shit. You understand what I'm saying? So we done sacrificed, we done lost people over this shit. You know what I'm saying? We know personally, without being told, that this shit result in incarceration or either death. We know this. This is not no debatable fact. This gang shit, this gang culture shit, it leads to the grave or the cell. No in between to this shit. Only a very few niggas escape that shit. For the most part, we know what this shit leads to. So I'm saying, as vets in this shit, as vets, we done banged this Adelaide thing, we done banged this Crip thing for a long time. We done seen niggas who done banged this shit, and we done seen how this shit done ended for a lot of motherfuckers. So what I'm saying is this here. I'm saying this shit counterproductive, and how dare you suggest this lifestyle to a young nigga coming up when you know that the end game is jail or the graveyard? That's my question, cuz. It ain't no way, because I know you a staunch representative of the zone, and you gonna push that line every time at the same time.
We really had the same ending point, basically, right? That the gang culture itself is a non-productive, counterproductive thing for us and our people. That's a fact. We know that, right? You can't get no argument from that, right? That's not an argument. However, the argument, or the debate rather, is this here. Speaking from a tribal perspective. Now, I'm speaking to the tribesmen, the soldiers, the dudes that join.
You cannot look, no.
Listen to me.
I know, but I gotta stop you right there, cuz you cannot call this shit. You ain't speaking to the tribal men. You can't. You speaking to ignorant niggas, bro. They not
tribal men?
No, they ain't tribal men. They don't have a tribalistic mentality, cuz.
Listen, it's tribalistic in the modern view. We don't accept it because it's not our way. But just because it's our way don't make it's not a reality. That's what I'm saying. No,
cuz, look.
Listen, check it out. Pause for a second. I'm not pro-gang. Please understand this, what I'm saying. I'm not pro-gang. I've been a gang member for over 35, 40 years, so I'm not saying that. However, this is our reality. It is our reality. Gang culture that became pop culture, right? It was once upon a time when I was a little nigga. Subculture. It was subculture. You couldn't talk about it. You didn't want to be a gang member. Now everybody's a gang member. Tell me if I'm lying. Now, so with understanding the obvious, that's the obvious. We not promoting gang culture here. Actually, this is actually anti-gang culture. But it's a broader concept. It's an understanding to it. Tribesmen, it's been in our history.
No.
Hold on, brother. They did it their way. We did it our way. Listen, I'm from the 90s. I don't understand a lot of you niggas straight like that. It's just what it is.
No, cuz you cannot.
Hold on.
No, you cannot, bro. Cuz I gotta stop you, bro. I gotta stop you, bro. This is where you erring at. This is where you error at. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thinking we gotta listen, cuz this shit today, cuz this not no tribe, cuz. Let me ask you this, sir. Let me ask you this. Let's compare the two.
Excuse me.
when you talk about tribe, right? You make me think of ancestral tribes and shit like that.
I know how you think of.
You make me think of the Cushites and the Hamites and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You can't speak of these niggas or this culture today in the same light that you would speak on the Quarish or something like that. Because listen, let me ask you this here. Would a motherfucker, would one of the tribesmen back then feed their own face before they fed their young?
No.
Would they feed their own faces before they fed their women?
No.
Would they ever turn? Listen to this here because it get deep, right?
Yeah.
If they ever captured by opposing tribes, would they ever betray their tribes before they fall on their sword? Fuck no. So
they wouldn't dare.
So you can't. This shit go on today. Niggas will eat before they feed their kids. How many deadbeat daddies you got that's talking about their game, cuz? And we accept these hoe ass niggas. Niggas out here eating and won't even take care of their kids. But we accept them. That ain't tribalistic. Tribalistic meaning that you got a motherfucking undying, unyielding love and loyalty for your people, so much so that you'll give your own life in order to further this tribe, in order to make sure that this tribe reigns supreme.
Can I
so,
interject real quick?
Be my guest.
I'm listening to you, and I'm listening to a tribesman. Right, check this out, y'all. I got probably like 11 years on the book. That don't make me smarter, right? I just lived a little longer. Check this out, though. I'm gonna ask you a question, and all I need is a yes or no, little bro, right? It's Adelaide Avenue.
My bad, go ahead.
It's Adelaide Avenue, not a tribe. Please tell me that.
Say it
Yes or
again.
Is Adelaide Avenue a tribe?
Yes or no?
No.
Okay.
Adelaide Avenue is not no tribe, cuz.
I disagree. I absolutely disagree.
Man, come on, cuz. Let's be realistic, cuz.
All
Come
the
on,
things
we
that
not.
come within tribesmen. Google it.
No, cuz, listen, cuz we on a public platform.
Listen, check this out, little bro. Let me
It's not no tribe, cuz. It's not that type of unity there to call that shit a tribe, cuz.
Yeah, we don't call it that today, but this is what it is.
By
We don't call it that,
even
though.
modern and ancient standards, cuz
Right.
our zone is not no tribe no
Your
more.
only point that you argue with, little bro, is the timing. I'm not arguing the time. I understand that. That's what I'm saying to you. That don't make it not a reality. That's what I'm saying. It's still, even then, you had the tribes.
No, because let me
Wait,
say,
hold on, little bro. Hold on.
Come
hold
on.
Hold on. When I joined this thing, subconsciously, maybe not on the surface, I looked at it as a tribe. I was a tribesman. The customs, the culture, all the things that were of and were of Adelaide, I'm embedded, invested in, right?
look,
Listen, little bro.
hold on, let me ask you this. Let me ask you this and then I'm shut up. Hold on. Let me ask you this and then I'm shut up. Hold on, let me ask you this and then I'm shut up.
Hold on. You gotta let me land, because you ain't gonna be able to answer the question if you don't get it all what I'm trying to give it to you.
I just want to ask you this. This is it. A caterpillar metamorphs to a motherfucking butterfly. When this motherfucker is flying around, is that butterfly still considered a caterpillar? No.
Nah.
Man, fuck that old shit, bro. It ain't here no more. We gotta find a way to make this new shit work, but go ahead.
Okay. And we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. That's not the question. Once again, this is not a game culture, y'all. Once again, please just don't do it. All you would do is out there, don't do
Talk up. You gotta talk up.
not doing it, right? It just ain't cool. Just real talk. But I get it, nigga. Why you think you wanna do it? You hear me? I get it. It ain't worth it. That's a fact. See what he did 22, I did 28. That's a fact. Can't get that back. Time you don't get no receipt on that. You know what I mean? Lost the whole bird, lost a whole bunch of shit. Can't get it back. But right after I did that time, you where I did, y'all. Yeah, y'all, most of y'all know this. I came right back to the tribe. I came right back to the homeland. I came right back to my flag. You hear me? Listen, and just like in
So let me ask you this.
Wait a minute, just like in the ancient days, the tribe called for the chief. So listen, speaking from experience, just like you do, right? I see it the way I learn it as I know it, right? As I learned it. It's just in a modern form. I don't agree with it at all, bro. That's a fact. That's I'm saying this. I do not agree with it. It's counterproductive. I'm saying what he's saying. But I'm also saying I understand why you niggas think you want to do it and they think it's cool. They sensationalize all this shit. You hear me? They put this shit out there like this was happening. This was cool. Colors, gangs on the dead homies. This, that, and the third. And niggas walking around with guns and all this, you know, like it's sensationalized and they making it look like because it's pop culture now, right? But the reality of it is a lot of these dudes getting knocked off, go to jail, don't see their 21st birthday. If they do, they see it behind a prison wall, right? I did. He did. Most niggas that I know did, right? So it's just not a cool thing to do. You see what I'm saying?
So let me ask you this, cuz. Let me ask you this.
Y'all.
Let me ask you this. Because I know this business you stand on. You see what I'm saying? I know this. You got like, so one thing that we gotta be careful of, because we done so much time and shit, cuz, is we gotta be careful of holding on to a way of life there's no more. See, it's a listen to this. Let me tell y'all something. It's a dangerous motherfucking thing. It's a dangerous thing to hold on to what was. Because sometimes what was is never more.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Absolutely. That's a fact.
It's never more. Like, check this here out, right? I made 3 critical mistakes, because I told you this before. I made 3 critical mistakes when I came home, right? You know what I'm saying? One, the first mistake that I made was I remembered niggas. You see what I'm saying? I straight up remembered niggas. And you can't, the danger about remembering niggas as opposed to learning niggas is just because you remember the nigga from the past don't mean that after 10, 15, 20, 30 years, that's the same nigga that you left. That was the first mistake I made, was remembering niggas. The second mistake that I made was expecting motherfuckers to do for me what I been could have done for myself. Nigga, how much dope and shit done passed through a nigga hands in that motherfucker? How many opportunities a nigga done had to stack some bread? But we listen to these faking ass niggas on the streets that tried. You cool, cuz I got you when you come home. I got this for you, I got that for you. Nigga, listen to that. And so a nigga really believe that, and the nigga floundered away what little finances that he could have stacked up on his own in that motherfucker, right? The third mistake I made was you can't cuff every good motherfucking woman that you meet.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? I done caught some thorough ass women, cuz.
Yeah.
And I done fucked over them because I'm sexual. She would have been better off a friend and a confidant, a resource.
We are sexual.
You see what I'm saying? But those are the 3 mistakes that I made. I remembered niggas and didn't learn them. You know what I'm saying? I depended on other motherfuckers to do for me what I could have been and done for myself. Goddamn me. And I tried to cuff every good woman that I met. So I turned into a player. And I fucked up everything. Old head told me, say, nigga, you the only nigga I know with 2 legs trying to kick in 6 doors at one time. He say, oh man, you can't never chase 2 rabbits, nigga. If you chase 2 rabbits, you're gonna eventually lose both of them. You see what I'm saying? And so what I'm saying is, goddamn me, at some point, cuz, At some point, no, we got to goddamn listen, it ain't about bowing down and accepting defeat. But at the same time, I bow out gracefully. Man, y'all niggas can have that because it ain't what it was. The zone ain't what it used to be. The niggas in the zone ain't what it used to be. The mentality in the zone ain't what it used to be. So I'm not gonna encourage no nigga, hey, nigga, come over here, nigga, this is where it's at. Cause this ain't where it at. You gonna get told on, you gonna get backdoored over here, nigga. This is what really go on over here. Yeah. Niggas gonna send you to jail over here. These bitches that you standing in front of talking about that they your sisters, they your round, you gun something down in front of them. They gonna be on that stand on you if they tear them hoes. They gonna take them bitches away from their babies.
Listen to them, y'all, but that's what's really happening.
So this what I'm telling nigga. I ain't finna encourage no nigga. Hey nigga, come over here, nigga. This the hood. This is where it's at. The game culture dead, cuz.
Yeah, but what I'm saying though, little bro, is he's already there. So listen, it don't make no difference if you don't want to promote that. He's already there. You feel me? I just came from the ground with little niggas. They already
nope,
in the
y'all
culture.
and y'all mishandled it, cuz.
Listen,
y'all
so
mishandled it.
I'm not sitting here with them promoting gang life. Listen.
Look,
they own thing.
I'm gonna give you an example, cuz. I'm gonna give you an example, right? And how the culture's so flawed. Goddamn me. Take Kiki for instance. This nigga talented. Take Corleone for instance. These talented niggas.
Right.
Now, nigga, we shouldn't have the hood because we know what's in that motherfucker, cuz.
Diamonds.
We know what's in that motherfucker. Nah, you don't bring them in that environment, cuz. They talent too great to be surrounded by that type of misfortune. So in order to protect that and see, listen, that's what's wrong with society. When you don't invest in your youth, the product that you get is a nigga like me. You gotta remember, cuz I boxed all my life, cuz I was good at that. I got trophies and all that shit since I was a little boy.
Right.
Nobody invested in my potential.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
What my mama was supposed to do was get me the fuck up out of that neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
Send me out to some motherfucking suburbs.
Maybe the circumstances didn't allow that.
You see what I'm saying? Financial circumstances didn't allow it, right?
You know what I'm saying?
But at the same time, though, but at the same time, switch that shit over. Now we older. We know this shit. You gotta invest in the potential of the youth, cuz you don't call them to the hood, you call them up out of the hood. Hey, come here. Stop going over there, my nigga.
They already there, bro. This what I'm
No. But they'll listen.
They beat me there, bro.
Huh?
They beat me there. When I get there, they there.
And that's
So,
when you
listen,
that's when you take them away from that, cuz.
But I'm not even away from it.
If you see
I'm in it myself. So this what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm speaking from that perspective, bro. That's where I'm coming from. Like, I'm not sitting here saying I'm arguing with your point of view. I'm sitting here saying that I get it. You keep missing me. You hear me?
you don't, when you protect something, cuz you don't expose it to danger. You shield it from danger. I'm not telling.
Ultimately, people gonna make their own choices. Right?
No, cuz that's what influence is about.
Right, but that only goes so far. Like
influence.
I can only influence you so much, bro.
Let me tell you this here. We real niggas, bro. We define our reality. We not defined by our reality, cuz.
Right.
Nigga, when you talk about motion, what is the root word of motion? Movement.
Mm-hmm.
The root word of motion is movement, cuz.
Right.
Move around. We don't gotta be in the hood, cuz we can go somewhere safe, cuz in order to protect the potential that's around us.
Right, but that's you saying that in this particular frame of thought.
I'm saying.
Wait a minute. Listen. This is after years and years of experience and hard lessons, bro. You saying this
On who behalf?
on behalf of the tribe. You hear me?
I'm not agreeing with this tribalistic
Hold
shit.
on.
But go ahead.
You ain't gotta agree. We should speak the facts. Listen, but you a tribesman just like me, bro. You hear me? Why you arguing your point so hard? Listen, they already in the hood, bro. They already affected by the circumstances. Now, as an older motherfucker, no, I'm not supposed to be promoting or assisting in the type of activities that I was, participating in. But that's neither here nor there, right? Because I am an activist. But my point is this. The reality of it is, it's a sad reality, bro. I'm just gonna keep it real. They finna lose dirt, bro. They finna lose niggas like Big U, Sue Surf, niggas doing time, like gang injunction, gang recos, right?
You gotta
So
talk
it's a
so
real
this
thing.
transmitter over here can hear too.
You know, they're like these gang recos, you know what I mean? Gang, turn on YouTube, all you see is gang this, gang that.
Free Durkio, man. Go ahead though. Free Durkio. I ain't feeling that.
That's real life, free spurt, bro.
Well, listen though, cuz what I'm saying though is this here, cuz. You know what I'm saying? The gang culture, goddamn me, is counterproductive.
True.
And detrimental to us as a people. And a lot of old so look, it's a influence, right? When you say that you influential, when you got influence, that means that your decision holds so much weight that you can sway somebody's decision. So when you see a nigga, I'm gonna quote, matter of fact, because I ain't talking to no dumb nigga, I know you understand this here, and I'm gonna quote Napoleon, the French Revolutions. He told one of his comrades that you never stop an enemy when he making a mistake. In the event that you stop an enemy when he making a mistake, you no longer acting as his adversary, you acting as a friend. So listen, let's put that cut on that bitch. If you call a nigga your round, right? If you call a nigga a friend and you see him making a mistake and you don't stop him, then you no longer acting as a friend, you acting as the enemy. Listen, I'm gonna tell, it's just like this here. It's just like your daughter, if your daughter with an old scumbag, slimy ass nigga, and you know this a slimy ass, piece of shit ass nigga, you will tell her flat out, hey, that nigga ain't no good for you. Stay away from that nigga. Nigga, when you love something, you extend the same type of motherfucking vice and care. So listen, if I got influence over this particular dude and this particular dude, and I see that this nigga got some potential to be something far more greater than anything that done came from over this motherfucker, then I'm gonna stop this nigga and say, come here. Listen, cuz, what is you doing over here, cuz? This ain't your atmosphere, this ain't your crowd, my nigga. You wanna kick it? Nigga, I'll bring the hood to you, but get somewhere safe. This ain't it.
You do, once again,
and we wonder why we got so much friction in our tribe.
And I don't want to sound too repetitive, but again, this is what you would say after, because
I wouldn't say it after fact.
You have to. This is where you arrived at. You wouldn't have said this 15, 20 years ago, bro. That's what I'm saying. 15,
20 years ago, I was that young nigga that nobody gave direction and invested in my potential.
So you had to learn through your perspective, the way you see it right now, right?
I had to be the young nigga with potential who looked up 20 years ago and see that damn niggas really mishandled me.
Right. Now listen, I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna also add this too. You do realize that you're exceptional, right? Like when I say that, I'm saying like you're not an average thinking type of dude. See what I'm saying? So your perspective is gonna be totally different. You hear me? My perspective is totally different. That's why I'm who I am, bro. You hear me? But when I say that, how many people? Why you don't have more motherfuckers thinking like that? You hear me? Niggas know you looking at yourself, going to jail, catching cases, niggas getting cracked, all type of weird shit going on, backdoor shit, funny shit, disloyal shit, dishonorable shit. But that's what's going on. That's become the culture. You hear me? It's counterculture, actually, right? But this is what they do today. You hear me? This is the shit they do. We don't agree with that. You hear me? Like, a rat is a rat is a rat. Period. You hear me? No matter what colors he wear, no matter what flag he wear, no matter what set he claim, you hear me? You just bad business, bro. You hear me? No matter who you are. But today, what we say earlier, what you say? Acceptism, modern acceptism.
Yeah.
Modernized.
I said. So
everybody want to be accepted.
What I said was this. I said, goddamn me, that I'm not gonna be so bold to say that I'm not agreeing with goddamn the terminology tribalism, that the zone is tribal, or that the game culture in general is tribal. I said that compared to tribalism is acceptism.
Right.
Most niggas is just around because they want to be accepted. Mm-hmm. This is what I'm saying. A lot of motherfuckers is around because they want to be accepted. That's what I see. You know what I'm saying? And so, like,
I don't want to get too smart or too intelligent on it, right? But if we look up tribe.
No, by all means, get intelligent, goddamn.
I think we would see some things that would categorize what we see today in modernized gang culture.
No, fuck no, cause you can't
rituals,
do that. No
rituals, customs, colors. You hear me? Handshakes. You hear me? Like, these are all tribe type things. This is camaraderie. This is comrade kinship. This is
cause you using revolutionary terminology.
But that's what it is, look.
No,
bro.
It's not no revolution. We don't have revolutionary fighters. We don't have revolutionary thinking, cause so you can't use those terminologies when making reference to this modern day game culture.
Let me ask you this real quick then. Do you not think? Let me ask you.
We got more William O'Neills than we got a Bobby Seals.
One quick question. I'm gonna ask you this. I'm gonna ask you. I'm gonna go off topic right here real quick though. Do you not believe right now that the revolution is gonna come through the Black Vanguard in the urban community? Do you not believe that?
No.
Whenever it comes, whether you see it in your lifetime or
no,
not,
I don't believe that.
I disagree.
I don't believe
that's
that.
Where it's
Now I'm
coming
gonna give you a prime goddamn example.
I believe that's where it's coming from. That's just me. But I'm old school, y'all.
Hold on, ask that question again.
I said, do you not believe that the revolution is gonna come through by way of as the vanguard from the urban community, the urban cesspools of where we live?
The closest that I don't believe that. The closest that we came, let me tell you something, right? Let me tell you something. The closest that we came to modern day revolution, right?
Yeah.
Was the Mike Brown situation.
Where was that, bro? Where was that?
What was that, 2012?
14.
14?
It's like 8 years ago.
Was it 14? That was 14. I was selling cigarettes.
Am I tripping, y'all? Let's give it 8, 10 years. Let's give it 10. For sake of argument, let's give it 10. That's 10 years ago, bro.
Why was that, though?
10 years ago, and Ferguson was ground fucking zero, bro. It's still right now known as ground zero. That was 10 years ago. Now listen, I might not ever see this word life, y'all. I might not ever see.
Hold on.
The way I want to see it.
Hold on. Let's break some down. Let's break down the economical and agricultural aspects of that shit. Let me tell you something. If we didn't learn shit from the 1992 Watts riots, right? The Rodney King riots, the Watts riots of 62, and that was 65?
65, 92.
And the Rodney King riots of 92. Nigga, when you burn down all of your shit in your community, when you burn down all the moms and pops motherfucking stores and shit like that, in the wake of all that shit, our needs still have to be met, right? It was the reason why when they employed the National Guard, they only put them motherfuckers around Clayton. Understand, when the towers got knocked down in New York, Clayton became the the World Trade Center was in New York.
Right.
When the World Trade Centers got knocked down, Clayton became the world financial power. The World Banks was in Clayton after that.
Mm-hmm.
Clayton is the greatest financial district. This is why they damn near declared martial law in Clayton. At that time, when the National Guards was employed, motherfuckers like, damn, where the National Guards at? They sent them out to Clayton. They surrounded Clayton, but it was a reason for that. They don't give a fuck about no niggas burning down shit in Ferguson because that was all mom and pop stores. When we burn down our own shit, in the wake of that, our needs still gotta be met. We still gonna need Pampers. We still gonna need milk. We still gonna need produce. So what you wind up doing now, after you done burned all your shit down, now it ain't nothing in your community. You gotta go out in their community and you gotta spend your black dollar that would have empowered, that would have economically empowered your community. Now you gotta go out there and spend your black dollar, and it winds up being an oxymoron because now you still wind up financially empowering the very people in the very institution that you bucking against. So that shit wasn't about nothing. Right? That shit wasn't about nothing. Understand, white people swooped in and started Black Lives Matter. Understand that. Understand the lady who founded Black Lives Matter. This
saying, listen, bro, Black Lives Matter didn't lead that charge, bro. They was affiliated with that charge. They was associated with that charge, but they didn't lead that. Like they not the poster child.
Again, because nobody, no older motherfuckers. Those were some misguided youth.
Listen. The fact of the matter is this: we might not like how they program, bro. Listen, but they did something that was historical. Cause you hear me? Ferguson is ground zero, little bro. That was 10 years ago. I'm saying this, and again, I might just be an old head job, but it's coming from us. It's gonna come through us. And first of all, we understand that.
But you gotta invest in your potential, cuz.
You just spoke of all that. You don't think that some of that is being taught, prepared, prepped, right?
Fuck word.
Bro, you gotta believe that, bro.
And word.
We just
and what hood?
Listen, we might not be a word. We might not be a word, bro. You hear me?
Word, because when you look up, you can pull up YouTube. All these niggas talking about is Gangsta Monster Cody and Big U and all these old goofy ass niggas, bro, who ain't did nothing but spread carnage, bro.
Yeah, true. But
so where is the productivity being propagated?
But you know, like I know you can't go at that at the same way that you can go at that other type of talk, bro. You know that. You got to be careful about how you handle that. You know what I'm saying? That's inflammable conversation. You know, like I know. You know, this is hot talk right here. We have it right here, little bro. This, you know, my breath might be stinking a little bit because of this heat. So, and mind you, y'all, the disclaimer is that this is for educational, informational purposes only, right? Just so y'all get it. But you can't go at about it. You can't teach in that fashion, bro, on the surface like you can. You hear me? So they do it in different ways. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm just saying
bro, you look at them niggas documentaries and shit, bro, that's them glorifying their culture. That's them putting their culture on a pedestal, bro. And that's them advocating, dog.
Yeah, it is.
That's them advocating. Hey, listen, this is where it's at. And that's not where it's at, because they not gonna tell you what's real on these situations. Cause
in every
like,
city, man, in
that
every
shit
urban
dead, bro.
In our nation, man, we got gangs, man, or what they call gangs, or what would be categorized as gangs. You know what I mean? So that's our reality. You know what I mean? This is not to say that we promoting this shit. We just saying that this is just the fuck it is. You see what I'm saying? Like,
I'm definitely not promoting it. I'm saying that shit completely dead.
That's in gangs out here, you know, and you can't just, ain't nothing you can just say to them, like, you know what I mean, what the fuck? Like, so you have to let them know that, all right, nigga, you gonna run the risk of this, that, and the third, nigga. You hear me? Just like you said. Just keep it raw and real, nigga. Listen, this is what you gonna go through. You did, it's all good, that's what you wanna do. You built like that, go ahead, handle up. But I'm saying, now, if I'm in a position where I can help, get a nigga away, I'll do that. You know what I mean? But if I'm in the trenches myself, then ain't no sense of me trying to sit here and tell y'all to get the fuck out of here.
Goddamn me.
I'm gonna tell you why you down here, nigga. Why you moving like this here there? You hear me? Why you duck? Why you moving like that? All right, well, this how you should move. This how you should, you know what I mean? You on your get out, this how you should be doing. Watch your head like this here. You hear me? Straight up. Watch how you handle your pistol. You know what I'm saying? Like, seriously, because you in the trenches already. That's what I'm saying. They already there. You hear me? They already there, man. You know what I'm saying?
So look,
what the fuck I was like? I come in, I'm 50 fucking years old. This little nigga got a bag of pills. This motherfucker big. You hear me?
All right, cool.
He's saying $10,000 every 7-8 hours. You know what I'm saying? Fuck am I talking about?
And what are you telling them?
I'm telling the nigga I just did that time. Like, listen, whatever happens,
Nah,
because
nigga,
you go fuck around and get locked up and get booked.
Motherfucker, like
all day type shit.
It go deeper than that though. It go deeper than that.
Yeah, but I'm saying
nigga, I know we done shared books in the joint, no.
I know sit down though, little bro.
Listen, though.
We was listen, bro. We was locked up, cuz we was in.
I know though, cuz, but we still bring that shit out here with us, cuz, like, me and you done shared books, nigga. We done swap books, like, cuz you read this. We done swap books.
Do we right now? Me and you arguing like old bulls, like we arguing in 2004. Right now.
This is what we do. We've been doing it over 20 years.
But that's what we do. That's what we built. Like, yeah, motherfucker, I ain't building relationships with any young motherfucker, bro, like that anyway. You hear me?
But listen,
so I'm saying if you in my circumference, only a few young motherfuckers gonna be in my immediate circumference like that anyway, bro, and they gonna be my straight.
So look, cuz this is why I never. This is why I never popped out in the zone and be a part of all that old shit. Because listen, cuz if I can't educate you, right?
Yeah. Because
one thing I never do is educate an enemy. Nigga, either you at this table or you on the motherfucking menu.
Right, that's fact.
So goddamn me, nigga, if I feel like I can't educate you, then you gotta get the fuck away from around me. And if I'm embedded in the hood, then you gotta get the fuck out of the hood. We done swap books, cuz. So nigga, I know that the conversation, okay, let's go with your theory. This nigga got a bag full of beans. He out here on this, he out here on that. This nigga seeing $10,000 a day or a week or whatever. Now my conversation is, hey, look, cuz, the game is get in and get out. Ain't no longevity in this shit no more, cuz. Invest in you some property. Invest in this, grab this. You know what I'm saying? Look, cuz, do you know something about escrow accounts? Do you know something about compound accounts? Do you know something about CDs and bonds? Cuz, look, come here, look at this, what I looked up. Cuz see, when I go home and I got the little homie in my mind because this nigga caught my heart because I seen this nigga potential. So I'm sitting up here, I'm gonna sit up here and I'm gonna Google some shit. I'm gonna Google some ways to invest some money that's foolproof. And so when I see this nigga again, I'm like, hey, look, cuz, you ever looked into this here? Cuz you could definitely goddamn me all you, cuz you could take $5 grand and drop it right here and woo 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 woo. This my conversation.
Yeah, I'm saying that's 100.
My conversation.
End of the day, little bro.
Nah, but that's what we gotta do, cuz we gotta be the message that we bring.
Right, but listen, you still gonna look up and he gonna play it how he gonna play it. You gonna look up at whatever.
If he play it how he play it, cuz then
that's what I'm saying. Listen, if he get that game, if you give him that game, cuz you know what I'm saying.
But
everybody
just because the nigga didn't listen the first time, the second time, or the third time, cuz we don't give up on our youth, cuz.
Yeah.
Nigga, I don't give a fuck if I gotta tell you 100 times. Nigga, I don't give a fuck if I gotta tell you till my lips fall off, nigga. I'm gonna always correct you when you making a mistake. Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna ever allow you to believe that you moving smooth when you moving wrong.
Right.
I ain't gonna get tired and say, fuck it, I tried.
I think I was just speaking to that, bro. We speaking the same language, cuz. You hear me? We speaking the same language. We want to talk Swahili.
Hmm?
We're going to speak it in Swahili.
Come on, man. Come on with that.
Talk to you.
Yeah, I'm saying.
The same language, little bro. But you know, I'm coming from an aspect of, you know, this is what our everyday realities are, bro. You know, and you know, if I'm ducked off and I'm away from it, then of course I would be spreading that type of message. Ain't no question. But while you down here, nigga, and I'm down here with you, and I'm rocking down here, I'm rocking around this.
That's when you in the best position. That's when you in the best position to deliver that message.
You gonna be on your tip top form, bro. as far as nigga being on the ground when you around me, bro. You know what I'm saying? And Lil Lee, believe it or not, that's tribal, cuz.
That's not tribal.
That's following order, bro. That's following the structure, the command.
No, it ain't.
That's just it's
ain't
military
no
as it
in
gets.
This shit no more, not especially not.
But that's just the way it is. They don't gotta understand it. I don't. I mean, that's not for me. You ain't gotta understand it. That's on them, cuz they fail to understand it. That's on them. What I'm saying though, that's just what it is though. That's what we came in under. You hear me? That's why we still stuck on it. You see what I'm saying? That's why we still stuck on it. You not gonna be an Indian no more, bro. You a chief. You see what I'm saying? You not gonna.
And the chief do what?
But I'm saying,
what do the chief do? What do the chief do in the tribe?
This is my whole point.
That's a good analogy.
This is my whole point. This is my whole point in that. It took you a point of time in experiences to get there. So now you can chief up. You hear me? So listen.
What do a chief do though in a tribe? Cause he lay order, he lay law.
Yep.
He guides, he dictate. In that event, what do the tribe people do? Come on.
Say it again.
A chief. He lay law.
Absolutely.
He instills order. He dictate. Dictate a damn good word. It's a key word.
Disciplines.
Because listen, I'm finna tell you, when you on that gang shit, my nigga, it ain't no motherfucking democracy. It's a dictatorship.
You know this.
But listen, nigga, we breed men though. Come on, I'm not letting no nigga dictate how I move, bruh. That's why I bucked against the system so long in the penitentiary, no?
Right.
I'm not letting no another man dictate how the fuck I move, bro.
No, this is not about man. With you know this.
But hold on.
This is about ritual, bro.
What happened?
So
this ain't about ritual though, cause we ain't enforcing ritual.
Listen. I live by ritual, little bro.
There's no way, cause that a nigga can steal from one of us and then come back around and act like he ain't done it, and we can still sit here and say we following ritual.
Listen, yeah. Now, what you can say is collectively, yeah, we don't represent ourselves in the way we should. It don't matter.
The tribesman, tribesman is the tribesman.
But I'm not gonna be guilty because my collective family, you know what I'm saying, don't make a move. Listen, because when
the collective family don't honor tradition, then that's when the chief becomes a renegade.
Okay, listen, we just spoke about the rebellious nature of the niggas that we talking about, bro. We just talked about that. So we already know you're gonna get a rebellious nature against the old guard. It don't matter if you saying it. So what I'm saying to you is this: whether you think these little niggas agree with you when you saying that, or they disagree, whether they agree with me or they disagree, the one thing that we could absolutely say that's a fact, that's right now, that this is what the reality is, right? Is that not a fact? We lose them every day, right? Members. You hear me? The gang. So the message it's not getting pushed by the ways it's supposed to get pushed. You say, why is that not? Because the message it's not out there, bro. It's not out here. You hear me? You're not gonna get a certain type of mentality in 2026 that you got in 2001, 2002, 2003. You see what I'm saying? 95, 96. You see what I'm saying? Those are ancient times, bro. And that's just like 30 years ago. Those are ancient times. It's 30-year-old niggas right now don't give a fuck about none of that. You hear me? So, and if I'm moving in the streets, these the niggas that I'm watching my talk with on, you hear me? Me personally speaking. You see what I'm saying?
There's a reason for that, though, because there's a reason for dissension. There's a reason for
I'm not here to, okay, it's a reason for that.
Rituals and customs.
But I'm not here to judge why the game is what it is, because you hear me? Like,
so,
I beat
all
myself
this
up.
I agree
Fuck
with.
all that.
But at the same time, this is why goddamn me, I'm saying this gang culture shit dead, bro.
Right.
This shit
It
ain't
is.
no.
That's a
This
fact. We
this
said it
shit
again, once
dead, bro.
again, we said it.
It's no
We
no
agree.
longevity in it. And I'm looking at any nigga that promote it in a certain type of way.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at it like, nigga, what is your ulterior motive, nigga?
Right.
Is you not able to go out on your own, nigga, and establish your own in this world? So much so, nigga, that you prey on the youth and mislead and misguide them because you so in need of status?
Right.
This my question.
Right.
Because why direct the nigga in this lane, in this direction, when you know that direction?
What
is
if he
the
don't
dead
know that?
end?
What if he don't know that, bro?
What if who don't know that?
I'm saying you act like, see, that's what I'm saying. Like you giving dudes, making dudes guilty because being ignorant, bro. Listen, you can't hold niggas as accountable when a nigga
I'm
don't
talking
know.
about, nigga, the old guard, nigga. We done sacrificed too much, nigga.
Okay, listen.
How many dead niggas
But
you
you're not
know?
talking about the old guard out here, leading the old
How
guard.
many dead niggas you know?
Hella.
How many dead niggas you hit the blunt out there, hit a bottle out there? How many dead niggas you know from the turf?
It's not, listen.
How many dead niggas you know from the turf? Hold on, let me make this point. How many dead niggas you know from the turf? There's a lot of them. We can go on and on. We go on and on.
Right.
How many niggas we know in the joint that ain't never coming home?
Hell.
We can go on and on and on.
Hell.
Right?
That's a fact.
Them the niggas who sacrifice for the hood.
Right.
Them the niggas.
And they get no reward.
Them the niggas we straight consider like, damn, that's a thorough ass nigga in a fucked up situation.
Right.
So why in the fuck would a nigga like us ever tell a nigga like, cuz this all we got. This hood shit, nigga, this all we got. Nigga, this all I know, this all we got.
What if that's his reality, bro? What if that's his reality?
Who is that a reality for?
That's for whoever that may be, bro. What do you mean?
That's
That
not
may be his reality, cuz.
that's
Like,
not his
listen,
reality.
again,
Cuz
you
that's
hold him
his
accountable
reality.
for
That's
thinking,
his reality
for thinking in the
because that's
capacity
what's
that you think
No,
he should think at a developmental stage.
That's his
no matter what,
reality
you went to
because
prison,
that's
you
what
did
we
this,
put-
you did that, you did this, nigga. You should know that you should be telling these niggas this, that, and the third. You see what I'm saying? Listen, man, if you got a nigga that's sitting right here, he participating in the very activities that these niggas is participating in. What you mean? If I'm in the trenches,
Is you make a
listen, I'm
reference?
gonna tell you like this.
Is you
Listen,
make a
I'ma speak for
reference
me.
to you?
Let me speak for me. I'm gonna speak for me, right? When I'm,
Go ahead, and then
when
I'm
I'm
gonna
in
tell
the
you
trenches, cause you know what I mean. If I'm in the trenches, that I'm gonna be in trench form, bruh. Please understand this. My safety and security is the first, foremost thing that's a primary importance to me. You see what I'm saying? I'm getting home. Me and my people's getting home. So that being said, that's because I'm dealing with the reality of what is, not what I want it to be, not what I think it should be, not what I feel it should be, what it is, and I'm in it. If I ain't in it, yeah,
This what
absolutely,
I look,
bro.
cuz
Absolutely.
a lot of these niggas, cuz they don't know you like I know you.
Absolutely.
They don't know you like I know you. So nigga, this is what I'm telling you. What I know about you. I know, nigga, you can't tell me like, cuz this all I know.
Nah.
I know you know much more than what you demonstrate.
But you said you did start this saying off that as long as you have been knowing me, that what I've been about, bro. More than anything, bro.
But I listen,
And I'm
cuz
still
I
like
know
that.
for a fact.
I'm still
know-
like that, bro.
You've been super crip
I'm still like that, bro.
since I know you. And it's like I didn't know you personally over 20
I'm
years.
still like that.
But what I'm saying is this, cuz goddamn me. What I'm saying is this. I know you know more.
I do.
I know you know more.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
know this, cuz. So I know it's more that you can teach other than this the hood.
But that's
this
not
what
what
we
I
supposed
teach,
to
bro.
be on.
That's not what I teach. I'm saying like you.
It is, cuz.
Now you giving me basically a charge or a jacket or a claim. You just basically like you promote gang life. No, you promote gang culture. I just sat here on this for the fourth or fifth time, agreed with you that I don't promote gang culture, bro. I told you what I do, what I believe. when you in the trenches, what you do. That's me, right? That's my personal, you know what I'm saying, way of doing shit. You do, niggas do however they want to. You hear me? I believe in doing things honorable. That's me. I'm an honorable nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like, I don't give a fuck. All right, look. All right, I'm saying, but I'm not dealing with what I would like it to be. You know what I'm saying? And I know, yeah, nigga, I breathe on niggas. Niggas know I breathe on. How many niggas know this? How many niggas, you know what I mean? Like, that ain't no secret. Niggas know what type of conversations I done had with bro. Ain't no secret, you hear me? Niggas know what's real, you know what I mean? But I'm talking to a nigga that's in the mix. Hey, this little nigga in the mix, you hear me? This nigga pistol hot, you hear me? Straight up, man. Get over here. Watch my head, nigga.
Hey, me, I'm forever. I'm a staunch representative of my zone, man. I ain't listen. At the same time, man, I want my niggas to do better, bro. I want to see better. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't promote no bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I got faith in this.
I'm finna tell you, like,
straight up.
Like anytime I talk to the little homies, they'll tell you, I tell them, especially the ones that got potential, cuz I tell them, I say shit like this, and they can bear witness. I say shit like this, I'm like, bro, you got motion. Fuck all that shit, ain't nobody bigger than the program. Nigga, you is the program, nigga.
Right.
I tells them this, cuz. You know what I'm saying?
He fuck around and get to moving that way, and then he become a target. Because he think he the pick in the program.
Nah, nigga, and that's when we put all our motherfucking power behind him, nigga, because he the program.
Everybody might not
he the nigga that's gonna take us up out of this motherfucker, cuz.
You believe he got potential. That's your particular opinion of him. You know, he might not be favorable to everybody.
No,
cuz. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the reality of it,
the reality of it is, the reality
I might not
of
like dude, bro. You hear me? I might like cuz, but I might not like dude, bro.
Listen, you might not like this nigga, you might not like that nigga, but at the end of the day, cuz, you know what I'm saying? You can't deny a nigga potential.
Yeah, but I'm saying he might be a snitch. What's the potential, cuz? Like,
listen, in that culture, cuz if this nigga's a rat, he ain't got the potential. He's a talented snitch.
Man, how many niggas you know, cuz? Like, we know that's rats, bro. These niggas is like stars, cuz. Like stars, bro.
You can become a star being a snitch today.
That's what I'm saying. They the best knowledge.
So I'm not. That ain't what I'm saying, cuz. I'm saying the niggas that we know stomp down, that got potential, cuz. That ain't told on nobody, fuck with no kids, fuck with no fags, ain't backdoor no homies and shit like that. Some of them niggas bigger than the program. If you in a position to feed every nigga around you, you the motherfucking program. If you feeding every nigga around you, you the program.
Yeah, I mean, you can take that position if you want to.
You see what I'm saying?
You can take that position.
You gotta get a nigga that's putting the food on table. You gotta get a nigga.
But the program was there before you was. The program was there.
The program ain't the same.
Bro. That's what they say. I mean, how is that? Who was that? I mean, it is the same for me. It's the same thing for me, people.
That's why you call yourself the dinosaur, nigga, because you extinct.
Damn right, I'm a relic. Fuck that.
That's why you the dinosaur. The dinosaurs ain't around no more, cuz.
Yeah, that's right. I know this. Why you think I'm over this?
They got lizards out here, nigga. They got Komodo dragons, nigga.
All that funny shit that they made off us, offsprings and shit. You hear me? Like, we the fossils, like we the relics, the shit that, you hear me?
How we think, look, cuz, listen, how we think, cuz, it's outdated, cuz. Nobody thinks like that no more.
Of course.
So that's why it's necessary that we find our own corner in this world.
So I'm saying,
but you got some niggas, cuz, that's bigger. You got some niggas that's bigger than the program, cuz.
When you in the joint, if you in the joint, we've been in the joint. Let's talk. Let's take it to the joint.
Oh,
let's take it to the joint, bro. We gotta get on the real to the top.
Get on the deal.
We in the joint, and when you in the joint, we did time, bro. So like hard time.
Definitely didn't be hard time.
Like we done been in the maxes, right? So when you in the max institution on a hard yard, mainline yard, you gotta act a certain way, you gotta behave a certain way. So if you got a young dude, right? Check this out. By his very nature, He's just not this type of dude. You hear me? It's not him, man. It's not who he is. It's not his makeup. But you favor the dude. You know, you like him. You know what I'm saying? You favor the dude. Good dude, man. He just, you know what I'm saying? Just, and you know it. You know what I'm saying? Your heart of hearts, you know he's soft. He just soft, cuz. It's real. It's reality. But you favor him. What you gonna do for him, bro? You hear me? Once you accept it, and I'm asking you directly because I know situations, shit like this. You hear me?
Yeah, let's speak on it, goddamn. I butchered a nigga over Lil Doug soft ass. I butchered, listen, nah, fuck that nigga. We ain't sugarcoat shit. So look, the situation cuz speaking on, boom. We got a nigga who grew up with us, bro. Lil Doug.
Who the fuck was right here?
Alright, now tell me who right in this situation. So look, Lil Doug grew up with us, bro. Lil Doug, if you know, you know, nigga. If you original from O'Fallon Park, nigga. If you original from Adelaide Avenue, you know who soft ass Lil Doug is off of Zealand. You know what I'm saying? So look, Lil Doug come through that motherfucker, right? They come and tell Nolo, hey, you got a little homie in R&O named Doug. Nolo come to me. You know this nigga, they got a nigga down there named Doug, cuz. I'm like, Doug. I'm like, I don't know who Doug is. Lil Doug come to the yard, right? Goddamn me. Soon as I know who this is, so I done beat this nigga up a million times, cuz. But on some realistic shit, who from the hood I ain't beat up that's around my age range? This is what I do. I did that. I was a neighborhood bully when I was a kid. I know everybody. If you ain't having any, I put it in.
The dude was not hood, y'all.
Listen, that nigga on my mama look Booger, all them niggas will tell you Doug straight from the hood. Listen, cuz I'm gonna tell you something. Do you know we got a straight up for real deal die move from the leg? Cuz do you know that?
Nah, I don't.
On my mama,
BA. I'm not aware of that.
BA, cuz.
This is what I'm saying.
Listen, D-Man, real, all them niggas will tell you about BA.
When I talk about from the hood, when I say that, I'm not saying that like he not from.
Hold on, let me finish this story because you want to talk about who writing this situation. Yeah. Listen, Lil Doug grew up on Zealand. Lil Doug used to run with us, right? Lil Doug wasn't hard like that, right? Goddamn me, but he was over there since he was a little bitty boy. We went to Low Elementary together all our lives.
Watching, man. I hope you watching.
Look, we went to Low Elementary all our lives, right? I used to beat Lil Doug ass. Right? I used to beat Lil Doug up because he was soft. But nigga, this is what I did to all of the niggas that was in my age group. When I jumped off the porch on that, the niggas my age wasn't on that. You know what I'm saying? So the niggas my age, I used to put them paws on until they fought me back. I fought Booger. I used to beat Booger up until that nigga fought me back. That nigga fought me back one day and got with me. I stopped fighting him. Michi, I used to put hands on him until he fought me back one day and I stopped fighting him. I didn't want to fight no nigga hard, fight for my life. I just wanted to bang, nigga. You know what I'm saying? When you made me fight for my life, it was over with. Damn near every motherfucker on 2100, Tez, Local, all them. I used to kick ass. Doug was in the same. Wayne Dang started pumping. Wayne Dang started pumping up 1100. It's a bunch of niggas. So Doug off Zealand, bro. Doug stayed on Zealand and Adelaide, bro. I used to whoop Doug ass.
Tap in, Doug.
Doug later on, goddamn me, he moved away from the hood. He moved out in Pine Line. No, not Pine Line, Castle Point. He was over there on Duke. So when he came to the joint, he pumping up the leg. Motherfuckers, listen, goddamn you, they come tell No, like, hey, No, you got a little homie down in the hole and shit, a nigga who worked down in the R&O. They tell Nolo come to me like, cuz you know this nigga, this little dude, Doug, woo. I'm like, I don't know no Doug. Then I'm like, hold on, if it's Doug from Zealand, I know him. So when he come out of R&O, I'm like, yeah, I know him, no. You know what I'm saying? I know him. So now Doug get in the wing with some motherfuckers down in Five House. I gives Doug a knife. I give Doug a knife because the niggas down there tripping with him. I say, look, man, one of the niggas trip with you, go and put that iron on him, woo, woo, woo.
It's not who he is.
Doug ain't no gangster, though. He's still soft-ass Doug from Zealand. But this my partner, though, from childhood. He from the Lade, bro. Doug from Adelaide and Zealand. So, Doug get caught with the knife. I told Doug, I say, Doug, if you get caught with the knife, if you fuck with your cellie, let him know you got it in the cell. You get caught with it, don't take your weight. Y'all gonna do 6 months to get out. If you don't trust the nigga, you don't tell him. You take the weight, you're gonna do 9 months to a year in the hole. Doug get caught with the knife, they lock him up. Goddamn me. His cellie up there at work, he get to medical, he tell them it's his knife. They let his cellie go from medical, lock Lil Doug up. His cellie still his TV. I'm in the hole. They locked me up, said I was teaching my cellies martial arts.
Listen to all the incidents, man.
I'm in the hole. They saying I'm teaching my cellies martial arts. Lil Doug come down there. We in the hole together. A nigga come to the hole after Lil Doug say, you know your cellie kept your TV. He trying to sell your TV. Lil Doug call on me like, brother, Nick got my TV. They finna let me out the hole. Nick call Lil Doug say that Nick got my TV, could get my TV back. I said, Nick kept your TV. This is a major violation of my institutionalized ass mind at the time, right?
Please be aware of what he's saying, y'all.
So I goes out to the yard.
Language.
This, me and Rainbow cellies at the time, right? Me and Rainbow from 5'9" cellies at the time.
Shout out to both.
Yeah, shout out to both from BODs, man. You know what I'm saying? Me and Bo cellies at the time, right? So I say, hey, Bo, this little nigga done kept my little partner TV. I'm finna go get his shit. I skates out on the yard, right? Bo, I'm like, shit, if the nigga tripping, I'm fucking him up, Bo. So we all, me, Bo, T.Y. from Baden, Black from St. Louis Avenue. Nigga, we all Stretch from Pope. Shout out to Stretch, too,
all the
man.
Crips.
Shout out to, these are all the Crips. Except, hold on.
Oh, me.
Leezy from Mexico, he a blood. He from Mexico, Missouri. G Black is a blood. You know what I'm saying?
It was a Crip project though, bro.
But it was the low. Sure, you know what I'm saying? Goddamn, it was the low. I'm telling them like I'm finna press the line on this. I goes there. Pig, the nigga name was Pig. He was from 49. I goes out there cause I go to the unit. Bino had that bitch at the time, the ugly bitch, you know, the little bitch with no shoulders. I go up in there.
Yeah.
You remember she thought she was caught, she thought she was caught. I goes in there, I say, look, I go to the bubba, hey, I need to get some. Nigga that kept my brother TV. She popped his door, she popped the door, I go and I get TV, take it up to property. Goddamn, I pulls up on a nigga and say, look, man, you gonna have to see Lil Doug, cause I'm gonna make Lil Doug fight the nigga when he get out of the hole. You got to see Lil Doug, goddamn me, for future reference, nigga, next time, don't ever steal from nobody I look. Now, they done told, he done went to his partners, he done went to the niggas from Trash, Outlaw, all them niggas, right? Me and Outlaw was in the feds talking about this shit. You heard loud like a motherfucker, too. He goes to Outlaw and them like, yeah, man, Lily just said woo woo. They're like, man, that nigga crazy. He gonna try to stab you if you did that. You know, so the nigga go put on one glove, bro, and he chain smoking back, walking back and forth. Stretch the one came and told me the nigga was chain smoking and had one glove on. So, boom, we strap up. We goes out there. I slides down on the nigga. Hey, nigga, what is you on? Nigga, what you on? You want to get down? Woo, woo. He like, I ain't even got nothing. He raised his shirt up. I ain't got nothing. So I say, look, nigga, for you acting like you want to hurt me, you finna come on this handball court and fight me. We goes on the handball court, I UFC's the nigga, right? I pick the nigga up, slam, put the elbows and knees on the nigga.
Oh, me.
Goddamn, I beats the nigga silly, cuz. You know what I'm saying? Next thing I know, the nigga was so strong, though, the nigga grabbed me. I had on a brown thermal. I said, nigga, let me go. The nigga wouldn't let me go. He was fighting for his life. I tried to headbutt the nigga. They wouldn't let him go. Nigga was so strong, I couldn't get loose from the nigga. I said, T.Y., I tell T.Y. from Baden to die. Man, crack this nigga, man. T.Y. walk up and say, man, let him go. goddamn me, T.Y. like, let him go, I'ma crack you. Soon as T.Y. tell him that, Black from Warren says, from Warren Block say, hey, T.Y. stand down, Rainbow, take right off on it. Bah! And it goes up. We clash. I had a knife already. I grabs the nigga and I butchers the nigga, right? I goes over to my coat, grab the knife, grab the nigga, I butchered the nigga. This is why they told the handball put down in Bonterra. I butchered the nigga, I put all iron on him, right? Now we all go to the hole, they break the whole cap up.
I wasn't there, y'all. I wasn't there. I wasn't, listen, let me say this real quick. I was there, but I wasn't there. Like, I was on the yard.
Because you was in
the fight. I was in 6 house.
6 house.
So listen, check this
I
out.
was skating. I was in 6 house too, but we skated
This
out.
happened on like 4 house yard or some shit.
Yeah, it was the honor house and 5
I
A
had
and B
nothing
yard.
to do with it. Please understand this. I had nothing to do with it. All right, go ahead, cuz. Because y'all gonna be fucked up when I tell y'all this shit.
So look, the shit goes up, boom. I grabs my jacket, boom, my ID comes off my jacket. Soon Slinker see the motherfucking ID, she comes and get me. They sends the yard dogs over there to get me. I goes to the hole. They wind up breaking the camp up. Every motherfucker with the charge and patrols.
Now listen, check this out, right? I just told y'all I had nothing to do with this. No, I take it back. I wasn't in 6 house. I was in 4 house.
They lock your ass up too.
Listen, I'm in 4C with Peep Dog. Free Peep Dog, cuz.
Peep Dog, man. Yeah, free Peep Dog, man.
Me and Peep Dog walking the wing on our ring rotation. We on the same walk, on the same 9-cell rotation. So I'm telling Peep, I'm like, look, they gonna book me, cuz. With this shit, he say, you wasn't out there, they ain't gonna fuck with you. I'm like, bruh, the bitch gonna come get me. The bitch, I'm talking about the gang tag bitch. This bitch had a hard on for us, particularly me, right? I look up 2 minutes later, less than 2 minutes, the yard dogs in the bubble. I'm like, damn, who they here for? Rice to the rotunda, Rice.
Me, what the fuck? Damn right. Nigga, I'm Lil Lee from Adelaide. What the fuck? I done stabbed a nigga, pump shit along. What the fuck?
They booked my dumb ass right out the gate, locked me right up. I come in the captain shack. Gang tag bitch in here. She like, look, Lil Lee, Rainbow, they dead. They not coming back.
I got sent to Potosi Supermax.
This your crew. She like, this your crew. I'm not sending you back out there if you tell me that this shit dead. I don't even know what the fuck happened. I don't even know what's going on. All I know is some niggas done got into a ride and some niggas done got stuck. That's all I know. I don't know nothing about. So I'm like, listen, I don't know shit about this shit. I'm in a whole other house. I was in the house. I'm on the clock. I'm on the camera. Let me out. You hear me? I ain't got nothing to do with this shit. You tripping? Long story short, she let me out. And then kicked my ass out that motherfucker.
But what the fuck you
2 weeks
expect?
later.
Come on. But at the same time, though, how am I wrong for that? Doug was from the neighborhood, bruh.
Listen. More than anything, he was rebelling against what I was on. Because I was on some shit like, man, dude, like, he just not cut, bro. Like, you know what I'm
me
saying?
and Mo got into it over Doug and Ali.
And Ali, that's what we got to it with.
We got into it over
Ali.
Doug and Lil Ali.
Who was wrong in that, in the Ali situation?
I wasn't wrong. Listen, so
Ali, tap in, nigga.
man, listen. So
Come here and tell the
if
truth.
you know, you know. Ali Shannon them peoples. You know what I'm saying? I raised them, bro. I raised like them.
Another one like the other one, y'all.
Listen,
Just
bro.
being real.
Nigga, it was the 2000 block of Adelaide and the 1900 block of Adelaide. We stuck together.
See, they had some separate stuff going on.
We stuck
to
to
stuff going
nigga,
on.
because we used to get into it with Stanlow, Nello,
The 21 is
Smoke,
all
Jenna.
to me.
We
It's
get
everything.
into it with the 21 all the time. We from the 2000, nigga.
Yeah, see, that's I
I'm
don't
from
know nothing about
2020 East Adelaide.
that. I lived on Condi, cuz. I lived on Condi.
So,
What about-
goddamn me, I personally know, I know, goddamn me, Sean, I know Ali, I know all of the motherfucking Gordons and shit. You know what I'm saying? Them all fucking Lil Jim and all them big cousins and sisters and shit. Brandy and all them. I know all them. I just hang out and spend nights at these people's house. So I know them. So when the nigga came to the joint, now tell me who the fuck wrong. The nigga Ali come to the joint. He's like, I don't know him. I didn't know him. He said, hey, they come again. They go to know. Hey, Nosy, you got a little homie down there from the lay. His name Ali. Nosy come to me. You know this nigga? I said, no, I don't know him. I call and check on him. I called Shannon. I was able to call to my mama my mama still on 2020 East Adelaide at this time. I called them. I called some. Hey, Alexander Local all them. Y'all know Ali? They like, yeah, that's Shannon them peoples. Yeah, he was just out here with us. I tells Nolo, D Daddy, BT. I tells all them, I'm like, yeah, cause dude from over there. You know what I'm saying? That's Shannon them peoples. You know what I'm saying? That's Shannon them peoples. Nigga come to your Nolo like, who your peoples? Who you know, cuz?
Listen.
Cuz like you not no staunch representative, cuz.
Listen.
I'm like, no, you can't get on that. You can't get on that time with them because you from an older generation. This is a new generation because we not gonna know this new generation.
Listen, y'all. Listen, I asked the nigga, I say, like, who could vouch for you, bro? You hear me? And he said Boogaloo. This is his words. He said Boogaloo. I said, all right. I rolled Boogaloo. Boogaloo was in the Justo at the time, right in his case. I rolled Boog. Boog rolled back. He basically said the same thing, but said also that cuz wasn't hood, right? Which is what all I was getting to. I ain't saying nothing else. You hear me?
You told the nigga he had to go move around.
Nah, I just told the nigga, like, you can't be on the yard talking about you know what I'm saying, you from the lane, bro.
Man, no, you told that man he had to move around.
Hey, he come out, listen, look what he do, though. Look what he do. Look at this shit, bro. I can't make this up. He totally bucked. He totally bucked the whole system. He bucked everything. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Nigga, he Adelaide, I'm keeping him. You hear me? My ass and I'm keeping him. You hear me? Fuck what Dolo talking about. So look, that night we had night yard. Hey, this nigga, he come walking in the gym.
True story.
he walk in the gym. He got on a red sweatshirt. He got on his boots. He got on his paratrooper boots on, tucked in his pants.
These army boots, cuz come up to your shin.
Red
Damn to
sweatshirt.
your knee.
Orange skull cap. Me and the homies, we hit the gym. I look at the nigga, he walk in there, but you know how he walk? I know how he walk. Peacocking. I look, I see it, I was smoking hot. Insubordination. You wanna insert, this is what you gonna do to me? You hear me? So, he come out. He done drew the line, right? Hey, so y'all can imagine how long me and little bro been doing this. You hear me? Like, this is a fact. You hear me?
I'm like 18 years old. I'm like 18 years old.
He went totally against the grain. Like, I don't give a what that nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, what? Who the fuck is Boogaloo? Man, listen, I said what I said.
I'm gonna tell you though, cause it's because goddamn me, like, let me tell you something, cause like if you with me, cause like if you come, like if you related to some dead motherfuckers, like nigga, out of respect for them, like I don't give a fuck, like nigga, like yeah, alright, you ain't by birth, nigga, but you inherited this shit. So like I ain't finna be like, oh nigga, you ain't from over there, I'm gonna get down. Even if I feel like that myself, I ain't finna let no nigga get down on you on the strength that I know your peoples and they ain't here no more. And I fuck with them. Like I consider them my brother, my sisters. So I ain't finna be on no shit like,
I get it.
you can empathize with that, cuz like,
absolutely.
if a nigga pop up right now, like, cuz I'm from the block.
Yeah, if a motherfucker from over there, bro.
And I'm like, who your peoples is? And they like, D-Man, my daddy.
Right.
D-Man, my daddy. And the nigga from the zone like, nigga, Nobody know you. You got him. I'm like, hold on, nigga. That's D-son, nigga. If he want to be laid, he laid, nigga. His daddy was that nigga. He could get that off. He got that by birthright.
By birthright. That's what
so
I'm saying.
So I'm sliding for him and with
right
him.
there.
You know what I'm saying?
Really?
Like I ain't on that, cause like I judge a nigga by the character that he bring to the table, bro. I don't give a fuck how long you been over here, nigga. Like, nigga, where your heart at?
Yeah.
Like, where your heart at?
Listen, here's the thing was, I think, you know, at that time, you know what I'm saying, me being on my trip, you know.
You had everybody riding with you on that. D-Daddy, BT. I was beefing with everybody over that shit.
It's like when it gets our whole coalition.
I was beefing with everybody over that.
Coalition. He mad at the whole coalition. He mad at me, so everybody riding with me. They get the axe too, you hear me? But by this time, I was, you know, I'm like, okay, I'm familiar with little bro. This his way, you hear me? But the little nigga love you though, you hear me? He gonna kill something about me. He gonna sleep on it, you hear me? But, yeah, I think then, man, back then it was more about me, it was about, you know, home, bro.
Jay got something to say.
Who?
Jay.
Tell Jay you tap in.
What's up, Big Jay?
What's up, dude?
What up with the gang?
What up, bro?
What's up, man? You see a politic?
What you on, Jay? Jay got something to say. That's why Jay.
You see a politic, Jay?
Nah, you know me.
Jay got something to say, man.
What you got? You got something for
me, man. I just think the gangster party was going on. I had to see what everybody was on, man.
Yeah, man. We just talking shit, man. Me and little bro.
Plans of this shit.
Yeah, he wanted to bring me to the truth table, man, to the chop shop. You know, I was excited about getting in here, man, because I got some spill, bro. You hear me? I got some spill. This just begin first of many, man. You know, I got some shit to talk about. You know, I got a triple size opinion, man. You know what I'm saying? This is a little bit old school, but it's modern too, though, cuz. You hear me?
I think it fits.
Yes,
sir. Yes, sir. In there.
Yep.
Your ass gotta get rid of that 1980 ass gang banging and goddamn me goddamn me. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's retirement for that shit. You should get a pension.
That's it. You still not old.
He talking about you should get a pension.
Still not old.
I ain't saying drop your flag, but fold it up and iron it and put it in your pocket, man.
Yeah,
goddamn
man.
Goddamn me, go on get out in the work field while you can, goddamn me. Shit, cause goddamn me, it's time, man. You can straight get a gangbanger's pension, goddamn me.
Yeah, I need one, bro. You hear me?
You ain't in a casket, been survived so much shit.
I can still talk it. I can
count
still
your
talk
blessings and go on, retire that motherfucking flag.
Yeah.
I know you got it somewhere around that
sunset,
motherfucker.
man.
Earn that motherfucker up and put it in your pocket, man.
Try to find me a little female or something.
And go
you know
on,
what I mean?
go with the white
Tighten me
people
up.
for a minute. Get to work. Everybody know who you is and what you done did. Time to goddamn me. Go on, make another story.
Hey, Jay.
Yeah.
Look here, let me ask you something while you here, right?
Yeah.
When you look back on the shit that we done been through in the zone.
Yeah.
Goddamn me. How do you look at shit today as opposed to shit yesterday? Let's put it in the fridge.
And I ain't gonna lie, yesterday was full of people, families. I know a lot of families through that motherfucker, and it's all from different sides, from the outsides to whatever. Big families. And the shit now, it just look like a ghost town. Ain't none of them families houses there, none of that shit no more. It just, motherfuckers done packed up that bitch.
We talked about that as far as like the houses and the people just not there no more, you know.
It's over with, bro.
Yeah.
It's over with. They killed me to even say it though. You hear me? I'm gonna tell you the truth.
And I seen the 2100 house on Zulu or whatever the hell that thing was. and they wanted $1,300 a month. I'm like, damn, for the house on the 2-1? Yeah.
Yeah, property value.
4 family flat, that motherfucker on up for $1,300.
Property value ain't no good no more. You hear me?
And you ain't know where the hell that motherfucker is. That motherfucker's in the middle of
No, he talk about $1,300 a month.
Right there on the corner.
Yeah, he talk about rent. You talk about renting, right?
Yeah, you trying to get in there.
Damn, Dover oatmeal cookies.
They done redid that motherfucker though. That
Yeah,
motherfucker
yeah.
is good in the inside.
Yeah,
But
Dover
it wasn't
oatmeal
that bad with
cookies.
LG them there though.
I wouldn't pay no motherfucking $1,300 to be up in that motherfucker.
Man, that's the
You
neighborhood.
better
I ain't going over 750. And I wouldn't want to say that too long. It's going down. God damn, man. My damn name is just Raggedy shit.
Yeah, ain't nobody on that line no more, bro.
Yeah, my name Raggedy. If
Nigga,
show up,
I'm talking about, nigga, I remember a time to where every 3 houses you can go up in that motherfucker and go to sleep.
Man, we done had it so good over there being you. We done been in every house on that motherfucker.
Every 3 houses,
I'm
cause
talking about
walking
we know
up the streets, we can go in that motherfucker and go to sleep.
And they know us too. And love when they see us come straight in.
Mm-hmm.
It's different. You know, I've been over there really having to live. I wasn't no weekend warrior that just
Yeah,
pop
you was
up
over that shit, nigga, from a little bitty
then
motherfucker.
making the hood hot. And
Right.
then got a shake. Nah,
Hey, look, Dog J. Listen, do you remember? You remember when you know what color we used to wear on the 2000?
What?
Just on some red and gold.
Rebellion, on y'all rebellion.
Yeah.
Damn right. We used to wear on the 2000 because we wore red and gold.
Uh-huh.
Jay, did we wear red and gold on the 2000?
Shit like that.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, remember I was telling you that.
That just-
Hey Jay, look, do you remember
Shit
when
like that.
D-Man and all them was on our ass, was on my ass because remember they laid the concrete right there on Algebra, and I went down there because we on some nigga, this the Dub 100. I done hit up 21K cuz on the concrete.
Listen to these, y'all.
And that nigga came looking for me for that shit.
That nigga was on our ass, D-Man.
You know, D-Man.
D-Man then was on our ass for that.
As they should have been.
I did.
They should have been on
Look.
your ass for that. Oh,
But
I
listen.
see, man. Should have been on your
Man,
ass
yeah,
for that.
shout out to DD, man. Them
Straight
niggas
up.
Macintosh,
What you mean?
man. That's
Lazy
one of the
gangsters.
real ones, man.
Ladies and gangsters, red and gold.
Hey, look,
Like,
look.
21K. What? That's
On my
weird,
mama,
man.
we like, nigga, this the Dub 100, nigga. We beefing with the 2000. Look, we ain't even, like,
That's the
nigga, like,
foundation, man, to everything.
later on,
The
though,
Dub 100,
look,
the 1900, 4500, that whole motherfucker.
But you know,
Yeah,
once you
that's where everybody merged at, on the 2100.
motherfuckers used to beg me not to even bring you around, goddamn.
that was fast.
Hey, you know what's funny? Because the 2000 always had, like, more families on it, right? Like, on the block, on that small block, the 2000 had, like, more families than the 2100, right?
I don't know if y'all want to admit this or not. What happened to our hood was we let a bunch of niggas that really didn't grow up in our hood come in our shit and basically just turn something that was all family to people growing up over there to they little playtown. Like they can run around robbing motherfuckers.
Yeah, they had to be
and shit
allowed,
just
though.
'cause you from
So,
a
man,
different set when it wasn't supposed
That
to be.
was allowed, and that was allowed because
That was allowed when that's
It had to be allowed.
a lot of the original was gone.
Yeah, I know.
Y'all growing, y'all saying they from our neighborhood, knowing good and damn well them niggas didn't grow up with us.
Right.
And I don't know what the fuck y'all trying to make a motherfucker believe a motherfucker grew up with them folks. And that's just fucking stupid. I know who the fuck grew up with me. And then y'all be letting all outsiders in. And you know you do. Y'all be doing a lot of motherfucking stupid ass recruiting.
What was that?
Nigga just come over there for 2 weeks. Next thing you know, he damn near a general. He ain't did nothing but bought the gang a bunch of shots. Got everybody fucked up and paid they way in the club. He laid it like a motherfucker now. It just, motherfuckers just gotta quit being so easy out here.
Yeah.
To just let motherfuckers in, cause them be the ones cause the main problems.
Yeah.
Where people get killed and shit.
That happened. That happened.
Yeah,
That happened.
motherfuckers be acting like these motherfuckers.
But listen though, Jason. What do you say about
outside
this though? Let me ask you this then. What do you say about people's sons and cousins that come around that?
That should be even worse, goddamn me, because they people cousins, they ain't synced the 2-1, and then they putting in work in the name of the 2-1 with some niggas we don't even know, and they come down there hit an innocent motherfucker who was just going to get some chips.
Yeah.
You know, like if you, but at the same time, it's different when you be over there. Starting shit with the name is different.
I feel like this here, right? I feel like if a nigga come around and he's solid, you gotta understand, nigga. That's the long that contribute to the longevity of certain like the Bud, for instance, right? You got certain niggas that wasn't from the Bud that came and they was stumped down.
Yeah, they do. Motherfuckers be doing a lot of recruiting from other states.
Ain't nothing wrong. I'm gonna say this. Ain't nothing wrong with recruiting as long as.
Too many shit, they done let the Cochran in, and then the Cochran on some straight up but luckily I know them niggas and I knew them point blank period. But with other motherfuckers in the neighborhood, they was trying to rob them and shit.
Yeah, I
And
think what I'm saying is,
I'm telling them this ain't where y'all finna be coming and robbing, like not through our zone. Y'all tripping. I know we got the laid bud and the dove shit going on, but fuck now, y'all not finna be robbing in our damn neighborhood.
yeah.
So look.
But at the same time, other motherfuckers want to tell the motherfuckers that motherfuckers don't want to bring up how motherfuckers was running up robbing motherfuckers from the hood for their guns and shit.
Yeah.
And taking that shit to a whole nother set. I mean, like, come on, man. But they got a title, and niggas even call them Big Bro. But in all reality, shit, we grew up together, and I know my whole
So
life.
look, Jay.
From another set.
Right now, what we talking about is goddamn me, the gang culture and how it's dead.
It's just too easy. Motherfuckers recruiting people who are up in. I'm from my hood because that's where I grew up at, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't no rolling 60. I ain't no motherfucking schoolyard crip, no 19, none of that shit because that shit exists in Cali.
Yeah.
I am just from Adelaide. I ain't no crip or no blood or none of that shit. Flat out Adelaide. All that rolling.